It's time to minimize the window and enjoy the noise. You're listening to TigerTails Radio, Season 13. Missed the live show? Never fear. Archives are here. Visit tigertailsradio.co.uk to catch up on what you missed.
And good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and welcome to another delightful, delectable, and otherwise entertaining episode of TigerTails Radio. It is Season 13, Episode 39, or Show 1001 if you're counting, after last week's madness. I am TK, and somewhere on the sofa we should have a Hedgie.
Hello.
And a Xavier.
And a Hedgie, he said. Yes, hello.
And last week's balloon, which is somehow still standing.
Yes, it is. Of course, if you were watching last week, you know it was 1001, the massive blowout, so things can only go downhill
No,
from
this
now
is 1001. It was 1000 last week.
Yeah,
Yes.
we're 1001, 1000.
Yeah.
And it's not like it's going to go downhill. We've been downhill for a while now.
It's like, last week was the party, this week we
Yes.
clean the carpet.
Yeah. The irony, because we don't have any carpet in this place.
The irony, because they don't clean. No one's correcting me there, so I'm all good.
I was about to say, excuse me, who do you think keeps cleaning out the bath after you nasty people shower? I put up that nasty moulding mat thing and then spend 5 minutes just trying to scrub away all the excess and decrepitness that resides underneath. It's just vile.
Not nice things to say about Hedgie.
What makes you think it's mine?
Well, in all fairness, y'all shower, y'all to blame. Because when I have a bath, I rinse the bath out before and after I finished with it.
Right, so this is TigerTails Radio. This is episode 39,
Yes, I've said that bit already.
1001. We've managed to get here. We're only 13 episodes from the end of season 13 then.
1001
12.
TigerTails nights.
Or, if you want to have today's number in binary, we're 9.
Hey!
It's show number 9.
Oh,
Nine.
Which means we have only 991 episodes left until
Yeah, no.
let's show 1000.
No,
oh God.
we're not doing that
binary
again.
versions.
We're not doing that again. So, yeah. It's also partway through... Well, actually, we're over halfway through November, and we're now approaching Christmas.
Yes.
Rapidly.
Yeah.
It is the
Christmas.
22nd of November. There's only pretty much a week left of November. That is it.
I know, because I'm running out of holiday.
Yeah.
He's also running out of days, but you've passed your thing, so...
I have hit
that's
the 50,000
fine.
word mark. I've
Yeah.
beaten the NaNoWriMo challenge. I
now
did
his
that
own
very
personal
early this
ones.
morning.
Yes. NaNoWriMo is nearly over for all those people who are doing it. So
I thought it was
remember,
NaNoWriMo.
how do you say it?
I say NaNoWriMo because
there you
it pisses people off.
That's just because you're wrong.
So yes, if people are still doing this, you've still got a week to get your word count in. So if you haven't started yet, you've got a bit of time left.
Yeah, there's still plenty of time left. You're not going to get your badge for updating your word count every day.
And you're unlikely to get 50,000 words, but you can try.
Yeah, it's possible.
Yeah, feasible.
I mean, if you're actually, things I'm not, are like, disciplined and creative, then yes, you can easily crank out 50,000 in a week or so.
Dear God.
10,000 a day, piece of cake.
Yeah, so our focus primarily is going to be prepping for Christmas, because Christmas is like round the corner now.
Yeah, tell me about it. Should we have a review of the week?
Can do.
This is TigerTails Radio. And now let's catch up with the cast. This is Review of the Week.
I got a new toy.
Yes, you did.
No, you have a monolith gets in the fucking way.
That's because we haven't rebuilt the studio yet at the end of the season to
We
find a home
can't
for it.
rebuild the studio around the fucking monolith from 2001.
Actually, it's the monolith from 2020.
The thing is, the PS5 looks like they built something and went, you know what? Let's just stick to pieces of white cardboard on either side. That'll look great.
I think it's like one of those ice cream wafers.
You mean the ice cream sandwich?
Yes.
We are currently recycling the jokes that were done at launch. The reason
we have one,
the
'cause-
reason being, it's taken this fucking long for Sony to go, oi, you, buy now.
Well, you see, no one can find them for love nor money.
No.
So I went the other way. I went, well, if PlayStation 5 wants me, it will come to me.
If you wait, they will come.
Exactly.
It's not the one thing you want from a company like that, really.
And so, after Sony released the their online store thing, their online storefront, and said, hey, by the way, you can now shop with us directly. Do you want a PS5? Tough, we haven't got any in stock. But they sent me an email.
Wasn't that the same thing that happened with the PS3 where they went, look, there's one in stock and we're sold out?
And it's gone.
Yeah.
Did you want it? Oh, never
Well,
mind.
the difference being, PS3 is like, it's online, yeah, that gets bought out. But there's stores where we've sent so many fucking hundreds, whereas there is a case of, we haven't sent any out.
Because we haven't been able to build any.
We don't have any in store, but you might be able to buy them.
There are some
Maybe.
coming, we promise. It's not our fault coronavirus completely shat the market for chips and things.
And all the scalpers went, right, as soon as the store opens, all our bots activate and purchase them all.
Yeah, there was the big issue.
Yeah, that was a big problem. So, Sony ended up
Not
emailing me.
Not was a big problem. It is. It
Yeah,
keeps
still
happening.
Is. Yeah, it still is a big issue. So Sony sent me an email going, based on your activity on the PlayStation Network, we figured you'd like to buy a PS5.
Based on your activity of the fact you own PlayStations and buy PlayStation games.
It's because he's also downloading stuff and probably fade. It's interaction with the
With the network.
with the ecosystem. You know, the thing that TK completely harasses Apple for. The ecosystem that has firmly got its claws in to him.
Yeah,
Much
the
like
difference
drugs.
is there's not really any competition. I mean, you've got Xbox, but who wants an Xbox when you can just buy PC?
People who actually like Game Pass.
Yeah, which is on PC. So what do you need Xbox for? Short answer, you don't. Most Xbox games will run on even a moderately bad PC. So, you don't need the Xbox at all. It's just an over-expensive waste. Whereas Sony release exclusive games for their little boxes, so you need the PS5.
The fact that you're stroking it when you're not on camera means nothing. all you're doing is basically public masturbation in a stall.
Whoa.
Okay, we'll move away from that because now we're starting to get creepy and disturbing.
I got the monolith. Sony emailed me saying, "Do you want to buy it?" And I was like, "Fuck yes, I want to buy it. I've only been saving up for the last year. God damn, here's my money. Take it." And they took it. And then the very next day, which was the day after Show 1000.
Yeah, that was the weird. The stalking of him was not weird. The weird thing was a case of we'll deliver it in a while.
It's like, since you have
Hello.
PlayStation Plus, you can get the free delivery, which is 5 working days. I thought, that's fine. I don't need PlayStation 5 immediately. I'm a patient lad. I've waited this long. 5 more days isn't going to bother me.
So it turned up the next day. Hello.
Half an hour before the show starts, it's like, hey, by the way, we've shipped it. Wait, what? And then after the show ended, by the way, it'll be delivered in the morning. Wait, what?
TK was like, fuck, I have to get up early.
Yes, he did.
What?
It's like DPD are delivering it. I thought, oh, fuck.
Shit, yeah.
DPD are going to be delivering a box of rocks.
DPD. You might get your package. There's going to be a photo of your door, possibly.
There's going to be a photo of a door.
Yeah.
Not necessarily your door. And there'll be your package in front of that door.
Maybe.
Whether or not the delivery driver will have then picked up your package and put it back in his van after the photo is a completely other story.
Yeah, not that we've had bad experience with DPD.
So I made sure that I was up and the driver saw me and he came because I was in the lounge at the time.
It could have been worse. It could have been Yodel.
Oh, Yodel, we just wouldn't have got it. We'd just never seen Yodel.
Yeah, DPD has a very strange reputation, and we'll carry on away from there because we don't want to disparage them too much.
But the address, the return address, was just some random electronics company up in Birmingham.
Ah.
And I thought, well, that's clever. That's basically just doing everything to disguise the fact there's a PS5 in the box.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because obviously it doesn't come with the external packaging showing, because then it would definitely get nicked.
Yes.
So it's just random grey, kind of almost like a PC-sized but not quite box. And it's just, it could be any kind of laptop or anything.
Could be anything.
Could be anything. That's not a PS5. Because, boring old laptops for companies and things not really in supply.
So this turned up. So there was is the temporary thing? Oh no, you've managed to move the power supply. So there's been a little bit of movement because initially it was temporary setup whilst.
Oh yeah, it's not plugged in at the moment.
Oh okay, no. So it is still temporary setup.
Yeah,
temporary
it's still
setup.
temporary setup. It's on my desk at the moment temporarily.
It's a very large paperweight, and so far we've played Bugsnax.
Bugsnax was fun.
Bugsnax.
And I've also played some Astro's Playroom and also.
You're not allowed to
Soulstorm.
be in the room when we play this, by the way, Hedge.
Why?
Just watch the archive.
Reasons.
What? For which game?
Bugsnax.
Okay. Well, I've seen people play it, and it's
That's
like,
good. He thinks it's air. It's literally playing Hedgie the game.
It's true.
If Hedgie was Australian.
And could morph into things when you fed them Bugsnax.
When you feed it food, it's like, what the fuck is this game? Well, the best bit is the fact that TK didn't throw up, so we did well. We did well.
So anyway, now that we've talked about Mr.
A monolith.
Mr. TK's week, which is basically writing and
Mostly writing.
fawning over a PS5. Mr.
Not playing the
Xavier,
PS5 as much
why
as I'd
don't
like.
you tell us about what your week
is?
has been engaged with?
Last week was catching up with shit for work. Getting ready for show 1000. If I say getting ready for show 1000, no, we'd had show 1000, so I did the getting ready for show 1000. So it was just the recovering after show 1000, which basically meant eating a lot of cake.
Yes.
So much cake.
Holy tweet, fucking hell.
And there's still more cake. We
There
still
is-
haven't
there
finished
is.
the first cake yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's hidden in a tin. But there's still more cake because Hedgie made more cake because insanity. So
Despite the fact we had the big Costco cake already, he made 2 more cakes.
yeah.
It was a chance to practice. So
So yeah, work was mostly like catching up. But thank God we've kind of caught up because obviously now out from the rocks, it's like, oh yeah, problems. Oh great, so that can be something for future me to deal with. Which is going to be great because it's going to be a case of, oh yeah, this process that no one's taken ownership. I already know where we're going. I know exactly what I'm going to say in the meeting, and I know what you're going to say to me. And when I say, it'll be ask, say, tell. But my response this time will be, fuck no, people other than me are going to have to learn this shit and deal with it. It's one of those processes where you've gone, oh yes, I know exactly what we're talking about. Really? Yes, you can fuck off and die. No, people are going to have to learn this shit now. Oh, but you're so good at fuck off. Yes, I am indeed good at that. When you work at a company for a while and you start specialising in things, you learn very quickly that if somebody comes up to you with a problem and you understand it, but it's not currently your job, the response is always a case of, that's very nice, but fuck off and die in a fire. That's not very company brand. You don't understand. I have job. You are coming to me with job. As much as I have big shovel, doesn't mean I'll shovel your shit. Does mean I have an implement to bury you after I have killed you with said shovel.
Or a tray.
Or a tray.
I can't carry a train easily. Shovel, on the other hand. So yeah, so...
If it's hot, you'll need a tray.
Or a tray, sorry, I thought you said train, because TK.
Oh, yeah. Well, good luck lifting that.
Superheroes. So yeah, so that's been going on, catching up with a couple of things on Netflix. Not caught up with Wheel of Time. That started. I probably need to, because apparently it's good. Not caught up with anything on Disney Plus, because at the moment I'm just waiting to see if Disney will implode. It's the way things go. Weekend, Saturday was shopping. Bit of a rush around and doing bits and pieces.
Costco.
Yes, the Costco. So we bimbled in, and it was a case of, holy fuck, how many people? Oh, it's because it's Christmas. You kind of don't think so based on a lot of the trolleys, but fine. And TK fawned over laptops.
Mm-hmm. I'm thinking about buying a laptop.
Mm-hmm. We had to peel him.
Whereas
off the
I had
floor.
to say, wait, young Padawan. It will soon be Black Friday.
They
Pause.
were teching out. Mm-hmm. The two of them were teching out.
Mm-hmm. Oh, really?
You know? Oh, really? Oh, let's go over the specs. Oh, yeah, this has got this. Oh, but this has got this.
Oh, that's because we were looking to get as much laptop as possible for the budget we had allowed.
He is just going to use it to watch YouTube, write, a little bit of editing, primarily to fall asleep in front of, on the go.
And a bit of video capturing.
Yeah, because everyone will take pictures of him asleep with his laptop out. So yeah, that was Saturday. Sunday, I saw my best mate from ages ago.
Hey.
So we bimbled around Southampton a little bit. German market's fucking changed.
Oh, is it up now?
It is up. Mm-hmm. There are two very large sections that is just bar.
Ooh.
Two.
There were two
Large
last time as well.
sections. I didn't see it last time because COVID.
No, the year before COVID.
I might have to go there and have a look.
We didn't have a German market in the COVID years.
You can tell where the bratwurst is by the tower that's built on top of the bullfuckers. Where's the bratwurst? Follow the tower.
To the Bratwurst Tower!
I am not shitting you.
Ooh, it's like I'm going out tomorrow.
German market first came in. It was a
hedge.
bunch of fucking sheds.
Yes.
Now,
Hedge. You've got the left tomorrow, haven't you?
Yes.
So do I.
Yes.
And I get paid tomorrow. Do you want to go down the German market?
Yes, we can go.
cash only, by the way. A lot of these places cash only. So yeah, that was the morning.
The old tomes. Yes. Verily, you accept the paper money?
Yeah, because they don't have the card readers.
What is that? Cash? Cash?
The
Cash?
The afternoon
Remind me,
was
what
then
is that?
chilling, and then I went off to roleplay. We kind of did a season end for this roleplay with Orthodoxy because we'd kind of effectively nearly destroyed the universe. Well, we did nearly destroy the universe. Got very close to doing it again because it was a case of we'll do hints and teasers of things that connect your characters. That's lovely, but I don't really want a very nice man in my head.
He wants it in his mouth.
The context is not lost on TK, but he's just being a dirty old man instead.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's now on pause whilst we do like a recharge, because the big problem with Orthodoxy is you can literally take any story from any thing and run it. So it's very easy to burn through all of your possible ideas for anything and then just burn out very quickly.
Has he gone back to the Mutants and Masterminds
he's
system, or is he still using his...
not the old D20 one that I've got. It is a variation of these creations, because the old D20 one, oh wow, you could break that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
But the one we've got, oh wow, we could break that.
So it's the same.
Unlike a bit more structured systems, and I would say 5th Ed D&D, although there's still ways you can break that, having a more open and flexible system means that you can find interesting ways to build things and put things together.
Yeah, like our Hogwarts characters.
The Hogwarts characters, which are fucking foul. They did bring up Harry Potter again. It was like, hey, you'll run Harry Potter now that Yaz is here, because I want to do my second year. And I'm sat there going, yeah. Running Harry Potter again.
Yeah.
How'd know?
It's like everyone bitches the fact that I point out that the teachers are psychotic. It's like, they're not psychotic. Did you read the books? They care about the students.
The question is, did you?
Did you read the books? Sorry.
If I recall correctly, you haven't read all the books.
I've not read all the books. I've not read the last 2. But I still point out that this is a school which went, Severus Snape is a good teacher.
I don't recall anyone ever saying that in the books.
He has classes, he has a fucking house, and people were fine with him teaching kids, as opposed to going, you know what? Just lurk. Just lurk. Be sinister. Don't even teach. Just lurk. You'll be fine, and the students' mental health will just skyrocket. And until a certain point in time in the books, whereupon the students' mental health becomes Guantanamo Bay.
Mr. Potter, our new celebrity.
That was the only time where Snape was actually the good guy, because it was like, Hogwarts is Guantanamo Bay. Why is everyone flocking to me? Fuck off, kids. Fuck off. Do work. No, I am not a nice man compared to everyone else. Fuck off. Fucking Dolores Umbridge. Jesus Christ. Sorry. So yeah, that's been my week, and we're back here on Monday. Yeah, Christmas.
I've just realised we've not turned the PS4 on yet.
Oh.
I was feeling... So, Hedge, you're going to have plenty of time, because TK's manoeuvring.
Indeed.
There he is.
He goes. Whoop.
So
Okay.
how was your week? Because your week this week was work.
Yes, yeah. Work on Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, dealing with various peoples and having a good time there.
The peasants, you mean?
No, they were not too bad. I had some military teams come in, which was pretty good. And
Were they hot?
Sorry?
Were they hot?
No, usually sort of like body temperature. So
A bit boring. I like it when they're hot.
and I had to do a couple of assignments for my apprenticeship, which is going quite well. So yeah.
What's your apprenticeship in again?
Customer service. Something that I seem to be really, really good at, even though I don't really care about it.
Yeah, but at least they're giving you assignments that make sense for customer service. The first one I asked you about, I'm planning out the fire escape routes.
Yeah.
That's kind of important.
Yeah.
Yes,
You haven't been to
but
his
not
escape room.
customer service.
You've not been to his escape room. Fire escapes are very important in his escape room.
Yes, but it's not what I would put in as a piece of assignment for coursework for customer service. But hey-ho.
Do you want your customers to burn to death in the event of a fire?
In the event of a fire, I'm fairly sure they would follow the fleeing people.
But I've decided that I'm going to have a second midlife crisis. However, a
being greedy.
a bit less expensive than the previous one. And what?
No, keep talking. I am silent whispering to the audience.
Just
I
sign
see.
language.
Okay. Right, okay. So yes, I've decided to have another midlife crisis, cheaper one this time, and I've decided to revisit doing art again. So yes. So I invested in a new toy, which is a drawing tablet, and I'm...
Cheaper.
Yes, a very cheap one. I got a Huion H950p drawing tablet, which I found refurbished on Amazon for £25. So I purchased that, and that's pretty cool. And it's like, trying it out. So doing the whole thing of drawing circles, drawing squares, drawing triangles, and basically getting it down. You know,
Not art. Geometry.
Yeah. I'm getting down with the funk. I'm getting it down.
If you want,
with the
Hedge,
modern...
I've got a Helix. What was it? The Oxford protractor set things.
Oh, Jesus Christ, TK, don't make me feel older. Fucking hell.
They still sell them.
I know.
But I bought one a few years ago. It's like, if you want, you can borrow that. And...
What? I have to ask why.
Huh?
Why?
So it can help you draw your circles and your triangles.
No, I mean, why did you buy it?
No, because it was the Helix stationary set thing. Yes.
And also,
it's got a ruler in it. I needed a ruler at the time.
Don't
Okay.
hoarder, just hoarder.
Oh, yeah.
I needed a ruler. They didn't sell any fucking rulers on their own.
Was it the Oxford Instruments school set?
Yes, and yes, so
With
I
a
bought one.
freaking metal box that contains a protractor, a ruler, a miniature set square.
Yep.
Was it a
Compass?
Compass,
A razor, pencil sharpener.
eraser, and a... Oh, good God.
Yeah, mathematical instruments.
Yeah.
It had all the good shit.
Yeah. But yes, I've been trying out
drugs.
my tablet, working out and learning how to use it, and so all I got to do now is find a digital art for beginners book, and I can start work on that. So yeah.
Well, if you want, in the garage somewhere, in one of my bookstores, I've actually got the book on how to draw cartoon animals.
Yes, the one by Christopher Hart. Yeah.
The thing, what you're talking about, digital art for beginners, primarily if you're using a tablet, and it's a reasonably good tablet, it's just drawing.
Yes.
The issue is the software and the shortcuts and knowing, how to run the software. Otherwise, it's just drawing. If you're going to spend a few £100 on books about how to learning to draw digital art, you may find you're burning money. Because many people who are artists that I do follow on Twitter, whenever asked about what's the best way to learn to draw, what's the best way to learn digital art drawing, and they all say the same thing.
Just
draw.
Bloody do it, yeah.
Fucking draw.
All right. So, I guess I'll
hence
be...
the reason why writers just sit there and go write.
Right, yes. In which case, I will invest in a small... I will invest in a small trunk and some paper, and then I can have a chest of drawers.
He's collecting midlife crises. That's all he's doing.
Yeah.
He's going to collect bruises shortly.
Still waiting for my wife to clout him for his bloody Italian. It's not the accent. It's not the accent. Trust me. It's Arnold Schwarzenegger one is the one that might get him beaten by me at the moment. It's like Arnold Schwarzenegger, famous Austrian actor. Where did the accent start for Hedge? Midlands.
Well, I'm working my way along.
Middle England. Austria.
Yeah.
Except the way you're gesticulating there is more Australia, more America.
Depends on where I see the map in front of me. Fuck off. Visual aid in front of me, not the audience. Oh dear.
But yeah, so I'm enjoying my second midlife crisis because I've got to the point where I realise that
Keep going.
Well, even I don't know how many I've apparently had. Apparently, I've had a lot more. So
Yes, you fucking have. It's like
I thought I had two.
We get to about mid-year of a year, and suddenly you come out. I'm having a midlife crisis again. Let's get the medication. I think at this point, TK just sits there and goes, "Yes, dear."
I haven't had any yet.
Oh.
No,
is that because I keep stealing?
No, he just has trains. Well, technically, TK now has had his midlife crisis because he now has a shiny thing that he can drool all over. Much like those people who buy motorbikes
or supercars
and all of the get-up.
But people normally do that on an impulse purchase. That's why it's the midlife crisis. I have been waiting for this shiny thing to arrive. This isn't an impulse purchase. This is I've been saving for the last year. I've built up more than enough money to buy this.
And every now and again he comes down into the studio and just sits there and strokes.
It's because it was very expensive. I want to make sure it's dust-free. Speaking of which,
midlife crisis.
There is a spec.
Oh, God.
So, we've waffled. We've done
Yeah,
our
we
week.
have.
We're back to our regular show.
2 minutes past 9, so we're late for the game.
Well, okay, shut up and I'll play a jingle.
We've now reached the audience participation portion of the show. It's game time.
Aye, that it is.
Hey!
Cookjuk?
Really quiet.
Cookjuk.
Cockjack.
Cookjuk. For those people wondering, hang on, let me...
I wonder if I put this volume.
So,
I mean, the headphones set.
So, we have a Jackbox game. The Jackbox game is Fibbage 3.
Fibbage 3.
If you wish to join in, you can take your internet-enabled device, point it to jackbox.tv, enter the room code CKJK, and give yourself a silly little name. Then you too can lie to your heart's content.
Oh, bloody hell. People are in.
Yeah. Ooh. To the vain hope of potentially getting that possible truth on the first answer, which is always fun to do. Whilst the elevator music plays in the background. Oh dear.
And Charleston's in. Hello, Charleston.
We have a busy room.
Oh,
today.
everyone's in.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't say everyone. I think that we've got more people. Potentially we have more people than those who are currently in. But that's fine. TK can push the button.
Good.
Yes, you
No
can.
more
Because
Or I
there's
could just stand here going, la la la.
God.
At which point everybody leaves and goes, oh, right. We've had another waiting.
Fibbage 3.
Yeah.
I am Cookie, and I'm only 25,000 days away from retirement. Call the press, it's a full game. And if you're not playing, don't forget you can still join the audience. You can vote on decoy
already.
answers to trip up the players, and you get to take a shot at guessing the truth. Let's play.
Yes. It's one.
Well, the points don't matter.
This is round one. You'll get 500 points for everyone you fool, and you'll get 1,000 for finding the truth.
And distraction to
Okay, pick a category.
Look, an obvious distraction.
Yes, it is.
Oh, is that not you, Mr. Xavier?
No, that is not me.
Yes, it is.
Or I'll just do it.
Is it? How am I distraction?
Because you're written there.
All right, question
That's
one.
not the name I used.
A 52-year-old man from Manatee
What's
County,
going on?
Florida, was arrested after he stabbed the passenger in his car for allegedly stealing his
distraction.
blank. Now, use your device to enter a bluff that might just fool your fellow players into thinking it's the truth. If you're stumped, you can hit the lie for me button, but using it's only worth half the points. Do it already.
Good, it's not that.
Oh, it's not that either.
So a 52-year-old man from Manatee County, Florida, so this could be anything, was arrested after he stabbed the passenger in his car for allegedly stealing his blank. I'm not entirely sure what goes on in Florida, but
apparently blank stealing.
Everything goes
Yeah.
on in Florida.
it's fucked
So
up.
here are your choices. Look for the truth and
So-
tap it on your device.
So a 52-year-old man from Manatee County, Florida, was arrested after he stabbed the passenger in his car for allegedly stealing his manure, virginity, alligator, abacassette, fried chicken, dentures, teeth, PlayStation 5, or harmonicas. One wonders.
I've gone for a silly answer.
PlayStation 5.
I was torn between two silly answers.
PlayStation 5 abacassette. This will be interesting.
All right, let's see what you guys picked.
So, dentures. Lots of people picked it,
Not
including
the
me.
right
And it was
answer.
me,
It was
my
us,
lie.
Pidgey's lie.
Nice fibbing.
Strong start.
Yes.
Fried chicken.
Oh,
viruses
viruses
lie.
lie.
Most of us gone.
Wow, that was very persuasive.
Harmonicas. Why Virus chose it. It was the
Truth!
truth.
I didn't pick it
Wow.
because it went harmonicas. It was like, so he allegedly stole multiple harmonicas.
Yeah, they're in a case. You can take them.
It always like one.
I've got 5, all in different keys. It's my turn.
Time to pick a category.
Therapy.
You
What we
need
all
some.
need after the show.
Now listen up. Tough break for the disabled in Beaver Dam, Wisconsin. As of 2015, you can no longer claim blank as a therapeutic aid.
Ooh.
All right, type in your lies.
There's a lot of things that it could be. A lot of things. TK's found a silly answer.
Yes. We probably put cake.
It's TK, it could be anything but cake, to be fair.
Yeah, I think we've all had enough cake.
For context, if you have missed the last week's show, we got a Costco cake.
It was big.
They're
Hurry,
rather
hit
big.
the like
Then
for me
Hedgie made
button.
2 more.
Yeah.
Okay, which one's the truth?
Jeez. So, tough break for the disabled in Beaver Dam, Wisconsin. As of 2015, you can no longer claim blank as a therapeutic aid. Emotional support beavers. Okay. Fishing. Cheese. Prostitutes. Incineration. Porn. Benefits. A kangaroo. God fucking damn it. Or cannabis. I wonder what an emotional support beaver would be.
Usually called girlfriend or wife.
Hedgie.
I'm sensing
Behave.
twitching from the other room. You're gonna get slapped.
All right, who picked what?
Emotional support beavers. The audience.
It was my lie.
Remember, TK doesn't believe in word limits. He believes in targets.
That was Rhubarb's lie. Cannabis.
White Virus went for it.
It was my lie.
Oh, we're really spread out this round.
You can't spell
And
cannabis.
it was
Yeah, I can.
also
Oh, okay. Cosmic's lie.
Hey!
So I didn't vote for it because I thought it was spelt wrong.
kind of spooky.
Porn. See, Hedgie and Charleston went for it.
Distractions lie.
Because the internet was made for it.
Prostitutes. Everyone else went for it.
And it's their lie.
God damn it.
Try
gonna
this
be
on.
a
Kangaroo. Oh my god.
Sake.
They're great listeners, and they have a special pouch for antidepressants.
Oh.
Huh? Come on.
I was like, how would you get one?
Why? More of a question. Why?
I think I should have got it with emotional support beavers. Far better than kangaroos.
Category.
Kangaroo. Not kangaroos, a kangaroo.
Girlfriend grades.
I'm worried.
Let's see how this strikes you. Nick Lutz, a student at Stetson University, made headlines
Jesus.
after he publicly graded his ex-girlfriend's blank. Type in your lies now.
Ooh, this could be a tough one. And TK's got to read this one.
It's a bit. I want to say I think we may have talked about this on the show,
If people get too outrageous, I do have a censor button.
which we don't use often because it censors everything.
Quite censorious.
Is it?
Yes.
Oh.
It shouldn't be called the censor button. It should be called the cancel button. Because once you hit it, you're cancelled.
Right, I think we're just waiting for the audience now. And
Hey, everyone's
everyone's
in.
Okay,
We're busy.
find the truth.
So, Nick Lutz, a student at Stetson University, made headlines after he publicly graded his girlfriend's driving ability, breakup note, cooking, thesis, video game skill, apology letter, driving test, breakup letter, farts, or dancing.
It's really bad because there are several there that I could believe straight away from stereotypes and cliches. Also ones that I suppose we don't utter in case of actual physical bodily harm from the women in the house.
When you say women, you mean woman. There is only the one.
There is only the one.
Unless you're not
Just
telling us something.
All
No,
right,
no.
let's see what everybody picked.
Yes.
Unless
No, breakup note. Snow's Destiny and White Virus went for it.
And it was the audience's
Oh.
lie.
That's a good one. They get points.
Farts. Audience went for it.
Half the
And
audience
it was
went for it.
Mr. Xavier's lie.
Thesis.
Thesis.
Cosmic went for it.
And it was Rhubarb's lie. Breakup letter.
Loads of people went for it.
It was Cosmic's lie.
Damn it.
He's too good at this.
Great lie there.
Driving ability.
Please don't be. No.
White
Oh my
Virus's
God.
lie.
So this has to be it.
Apology letter.
Artie Hedgie went for it.
The truth!
Yeah.
She got a D-.
Everyone kind of was in
I was
that
like,
area.
apology letter. Yeah, that's definitely something that a bloke would basically grade. So yeah.
I was torn between apology letter or breakup letter, and I went the wrong way.
But when it said breakup note and breakup letter, I thought they
Get
were
ready
too
for
close.
round
If it was a
two,
real
where
answer,
all the
so.
points are doubled.
I was
Fun
like,
fact,
that can't be right.
Fibbage is based on an old Russian trivia game.
Oh, crap, no.
You buy that? Well,
Russia.
Yeah.
You'll never get this at all.
there is an old Russian phrase that translates to hunger is not your blank. It will not bring you pie. Write your lies now.
Brilliant. This could be fucking anything.
I think I've chosen a word that a lot of other people will choose as well.
Oh, really?
Yes. If it's the correct answer, which it isn't because it hasn't allowed it, I would be stunned.
Ooh.
The trouble is, it could be fucking anything. It could be like wildebeest.
Somebody isn't in.
It could be.
Ooh, we're still waiting for.
Bridge
Hey,
over the
everybody.
We know it could be anything, darling. That's the point of the game.
No, the point of the game is
Okay,
blank,
look for the
not
truth
Russian.
and pick it.
Old Russian phrase translate to Hungary is not your friend, servant, baker, type, mom, waitress, mother, pigeon or art. It will not bring you pie. Yes. Could be many things.
There's some good suggestions.
Oh, I'm torn between two again.
So clearly hunger is not your type then.
I'm probably wrong.
I'm fully expecting it because it never makes sense.
Okay, let's take a look.
Type. Snow's destiny.
And it was
White
White Virus's
Virus's
lie.
Waitress.
Artie Hedgie and Rhubarb went for it.
It was Charleston's lie.
Congrats.
Mother.
I went for it.
It was my lie.
And it was also...
Oh,
Cosmic's
Cosmic
lie.
lie.
Points for you too.
Well, that was
he's steaming
interesting.
away there.
Pigeon. Charleston went for it. It was their lie.
It was a good lie.
And Mom.
Audience went for it.
Half the audience.
It was
Distractions
yes,
lie.
Mr. Xavier's lie.
Friend. Cosmic went for it.
Went for it.
It was
Your
revenge.
lie.
And it was also...
Oh, there was Snow's Destiny's lie.
Explain some things,
Jinx.
okay?
Baker.
Wow.
It was the audience's lie.
We've spread ourselves severely.
Aunt. Audience and distraction. It's
It's
the
the truth.
Hey.
Hunger is not your aunt. It will not bring you pie.
Yes.
Of course, could not put she because then would pretty much reveal what it is.
I'm still third from bottom. Cosmic.
It's Cosmic
So
Star.
select
yeah.
the category.
Although I didn't pay attention to the scoreboard.
Hurricane prep.
Pray.
Okay, here's your question. When Walmart began studying consumer trends, they found that before a hurricane, people were buying 7 times the normal amount of blank.
Everything.
Okay, enter your lies.
The thing is, it's like, what would be useful at that volume? I mean, before a hurricane, because it's a thing that basically goes, "Hey, we picked up an ocean. Would you like some?"
With some free cow
Yeah,
and fence and someone else's house.
it's not tornado. But
Oh,
it's
I
close
wonder if
to
it's
good point,
seven,
hurricane.
7 times the normal amount of
Yeah.
board games called Twister.
Okay, take a look
Ooh.
and find the truth.
Mr. Xavier.
So, when Walmart began studying consumer trends, they found before a hurricane, people were buying 7 times the normal amount of blank. Baked beans, water, liquor, bathroom tissue, insect repellent, strawberry pop tarts, canned tuna, duct tape, bottled water, or salt.
That last 3 sounds like a good time.
Duct tape, bottled water, and salt.
It's gonna be silly.
The whole game is silly. That's part of the fun.
We've got some practical answers, we've got some silly answers. And here we go.
Let's see how things shook out.
Duct tape.
Duct tape.
Auntie Hedgie went for it.
It was the audience's lie.
Nice.
Means there's a jinx answer somewhere. Bathroom tissue. There's Destiny and Rhubarb.
That was my lie.
People got distracted by the bog roll comment.
Bottled water. Audience went for it.
And it was rhubarb's lie.
Water.
Just water.
Jocelyn went for it.
And it was white virus's lie.
Insect repellent.
Distraction, Mr. Xavier went for it.
It was my
TigerTails'
lie.
A sensible answer.
Canned tuna.
My answer hasn't come up yet.
And Charleston's
We
lie.
are really spread out again,
Strawberry Pop-Tarts.
which is silly. But it's
And that's why it's the truth. Boom! Silly answer wins it.
Pop-Tarts. Good lord. After a hurricane, all the electricity's gone, but the
You can eat the Pop-Tarts cold.
Toji's in the lead. Okay.
Johnston, pick a category.
Ronaldo.
Yeah, that was difficult. Let me do it for you.
Leadership.
well, hey.
And the question is, coined in 1829, kakistocracy is the word for a society governed by blank.
Khakis.
Answer your lies now.
So, coined in 1829, kakistocracy is the word for a society governed by what?
The question is, what is khaki in 1829?
I think I know what it is, but it was wrong.
Or what is cack? You've not put brown people down, have you?
No!
Okay.
Good.
Because then we'd have to censor you.
Not in those exact words.
Hurry, use the lie for me button if you're stuck.
Just
Hello,
waiting for one
YouTube.
more answer.
Not made for kids. Just letting you know.
Oh, just in time.
Okay, which one is the truth?
So, kakistocracy is the word for society, the society even, governed by birds, jokers, the rich, the worst possible people, workers, teenagers, the military, foreign citizens, frogs, or the post office. Can you have a foreign citizen?
Yes.
Surely if they're a citizen, they're no longer foreign.
No, they live there, but they're foreign. Or I suppose not born there, a citizen, I suppose makes sense.
And what did people pick?
Foreign citizens. Cosmic went for it. It was the audience's lie. The military. The audience went for it.
Half of it.
It was my lie. The rich.
Anti-Eddie went for it.
It was rhubarb's lie. Jokers.
Hey.
That wasn't funny.
It's distractions lie.
Teenagers.
I went for it. Charleston went for it. It was white,
White
viruses.
viruses lie. Post office.
Not
Mr. Xavier went for it. And it was Snow's
No,
destiny's
there's
lie.
still too many. Damn it.
And
The worst possible
people. The truth.
Oh, God.
God.
Timely, you decide.
Good lord.
And I'm back down to the bottom again. Final fibbage.
Final fibbage.
This is the final fibbage. One question left for triple the points. Good luck. As part of their journey to adulthood, boys of the Sambia tribe of Papua New Guinea are expected to drink the blank of blank.
Oh my god.
All right, type in your lies.
Ooh.
Oh, mine's a lie. That's a pity. Still plenty of time to get your answers in.
Indeed there is.
Don't forget, we need 2 answers now.
That's right.
Expected to drink the blank of blank.
The blood of Kalima.
No, that's Indiana Jones.
Oh yes, or
Fiction. let's not confuse reality with fiction. I know a lot of people
Hurry
like
up,
doing
use
so.
a suggestion if you can't think of anything.
Ooh, just in.
All in.
I think we're in the audience.
All right, where's the truth?
Okay, as part of their journey to adulthood, boys of the Sambia tribe of Papua New Guinea are expected to drink the semen of young men, vomit of their relatives, broth of
female.
diaper stew, urine of bulls, spit of the mare, spit of old women, the wine of Boone's farm, menstrual blood of their aunts, urine of elders, or semen of the elder.
Can I go for none of the above?
No. I can't even say I like any of these answers. They're all disgusting.
Yep.
Yes, they are. We should all be ashamed of ourselves.
Yes.
Well, one of these is real.
Yes, which is even more disturbing.
Oh, God.
Oh.
All answers in.
I
Do you
love
fancy
this
a drink?
part.
No, not right now.
Menstrual blood of the aunts.
I'm glad this
Auntie
is
Hedgie and White Virus went for it.
It was Rhubarb's lie.
Urine of the
Elders.
elders. Distraction went for it.
It was
We're
Cosmic's lie.
Spread out then. We are spread out again.
Wine of Boone's farm. I went for it because it was the least grim answer.
Yep.
Snow's Destiny's lie. Spit of old
Women. Charleston went for it.
It was Distraction's lie.
Semen of the elder. Snow's Destiny went for it.
It was my lie.
Pedo. Urine of bulls. Rhubarb and Cosmic went for it. It was my lie.
Your lie. And semen of young men.
Audience went for it.
And it was the truth. I had the
So
right
your typical
section.
coming of age story.
Just the other end of the spectrum.
You get the old man.
Hey! It's me! This is a sign I should definitely continue with art.
Fix.
I'm fairly
Got the
sure
most
it's not.
likes.
And I got those likes as well!
Definitely a fix.
Oh my god!
Okay, third in the end.
I got the most likes and won it. Oh my god. Oh good god. Southpaw says, can anyone dislodge Hedge from the top spot? Apparently no, and I'm disappointed we didn't get a naked Hebiosaurus there, though nobody would have voted for it, of course. Yeah, it's the only one where it definitely wouldn't work.
Just letting the calming music wash
Yes,
away
after
that
that
last
last.
round.
Get the taste of the
My
last
mate.
round out the mouth.
I didn't know you were part of the tribe.
Man.
That's now I'll bring it back to the
That's the
studio.
first time I've gotten a win and the most likes.
It's rare. TK's pushing buttons.
Wrong buttons.
Yeah.
There we go.
Hello.
Woo!
Right.
We haven't dashed off yet.
No, we
Got
haven't.
close.
We're still here.
Got close.
Nearly puked.
Ooh. It's when you read through it and your stomach just went hurt. Okay. This was a bad question.
It's like when you're looking at it going, urine of bulls, somehow it's one of the least offensive answers in that list.
Yeah. We don't often have shit like that at all. No, normally we have the we're clearly stalking you, and the questions are kind of targeting you specifically.
One that's just out there and weird.
DH was one of the audience members.
Oh, good.
Yes, so he got some points for his work.
Good, good, good. Well done. We're setting up the next game now.
And DH says, "Ooh, did the balloon get topped up with helium or still up?" It's still up.
up.
You can see there's a few creases where it's
Helium is
beginning to-
escaping.
There's only
Lose
two.
it's there, yeah,
there's
yeah.
only two balloons that are still floating, which is that foil tiger and the foil tiger, which is in
the
the
other room.
lounge. Everything else, the day after,
Just
it
went-
goes, "Where, boom." It's like we've
Yeah.
got one left in here. The rest, I'm just waiting to deflate a bit more before I pop them. I don't know if
them.
they're like oxygen still in them, or if it is just it can't be any remnants of helium, really, can it? It's just
Yeah, it's probably that
Right
there's-
in.
It's been sort of dispersed, and
Yeah.
the helium has gone out, and the oxygen has gone in. And go right, we'll trade places.
if you know GCSE science, write in. We might read the email.
I don't think they ever did anything with helium in class because otherwise people would just be huffing it installed.
Going for the squeaky
As
voice.
opposed to the gas taps. Oh, what a shame.
I don't know anyone that huffed the gas from the gas taps.
And TK and I go,
I wasn't in your class. I
No.
didn't watch you do it.
I had the year of the science rooms with the gas taps and the wooden tables. Wooden fucking tables.
Yeah, same here. Anyway, new game.
Hey,
God.
it's Gaspionage.
Still 8 players. So let's see who joins in. It was awful because it's
That's
like
fun, actually. Should we play bracketeering instead?
Ooh, yeah, that's a good idea.
if
Sorry,
you're
everyone.
gonna change,
We're cancelling the game. We're going to play
Yeah.
bracketeering.
terribly
Yeah.
sorry for those people who are jumping in.
Woo!
Stop jumping in!
Yeah.
I will take you back to the studio.
All right.
How do you want bracketeering?
Yay.
So,
well,
yeah.
you suggested it. I said yes.
Well, it can take more than 8 players, so it's
So we inevitably had the people lighting the gas taps. We had inevitably people turning the gas taps open. So it was just like, yeah, breathe it in.
Oh, God.
It's like, Jesus Christ.
Breathe it in.
And occasionally we'd actually have science going on. I always liked it when it was like bring out the magnesium because it's like it takes a while to light, but
Yes.
once it goes,
it goes.
it
Like,
goes.
warning, put the tinted shield up so you don't blind yourself.
Tinted shield.
shield.
The tinted, yes. Was there not a tinted shield?
No,
Behave.
we had
Oh.
safety goggles.
No,
And
when
even then, they weren't really tinted.
And
no,
yours?
when we weren't allowed to burn the magnesium ribbon because
You
it was
weren't?
basically no, because if you burn it, it's going to blind you. So
Really?
the only time that it was done was when a teacher would do it, and he would put a big screen up, a tinted screen, so when you burnt it behind the screen, you could look at it without burning your eyes out.
We were given
Okay, your new code is DIEF.
We were given the strips of magnesium and we were literally setting light to the fucking shit.
No, it was like no, because this stuff will blind you when you look at
Yes,
it.
we know.
And you get people that will put it right next to it and sit right next to it. It's like, so, they didn't do that.
Yeah.
So, bracketeering, if you've not played before,
10 players. Oh,
We got a lot of people.
Yeah.
Hello.
so it's a game where you decide topics. Well,
do.
not topics, you decide items for brackets.
and then they fight it out like in a Wild West saloon brawl.
Well, mostly clickathon.
Yeah, the Wild West
Yeah, if you're
saloon
on phone,
clickathon.
this is fine. If you're on mouse or laptop, be
It's fine.
prepared for it to be very noisy.
Right. I think that was everyone.
Yes.
Yeah, I think so.
We
We
had 10 last
players.
time, didn't we? So
Yeah.
let's get the show on the road.
3, 2, 1.
Go.
Activate.
Oh dear.
We've got big fun waiting to be unleashed. We'll be posing some of life's most important questions. Your answers will be paired off in a no-holds-barred tournament. And your votes will determine which answers advance in the bracket. As we whittle down to our championship winner, this is bracketeering. I'm
so
sending the
scary.
topic of our first bracket to your devices now.
That's right. It's
If you had a time
racketeering.
machine,
If you had
the
a
best
time
person
machine,
to
the best
go give a
person to
hug.
go give a hug.
Now
If you
that's
had
the
a
kind of
time
science
machine,
fiction
the
I'm
best
interested
person
in.
to go give
Type
a
in the
hug.
best, most winningest
Let's
answer
see.
you can think of and hit send. If your answer wins the entire bracket, you'll be rolling in cash. By the way, you can join the
this
audience
could
and
lead
play
to some
along by going to
interesting answers.
It
jackbox.tv
certainly
and entering
could.
the room code.
Yeah. We've got 3 people in, and everybody else is still thinking.
Well, yeah, because it's like throughout the whole of time history of people, who is the best person to go give a hug? And the thing is, it's like you've not only got to think what you might think is good, you've got to try and judge our audience
Yes.
and the hosts.
Yeah.
Although the
Time's
hosts are
running
in.
out.
2, 1.
Get in, get in, get in!
Oh!
Yay!
Everyone's
Your
in.
answers are being paired off into one-on-one matchups.
Yes.
That means it's time to sidle up to the prediction table.
Yeah.
Oh,
On
yeah.
your
Now we get
device,
to
you'll see one of
gamble.
the upcoming matchups for this bracket. If you
Oh,
can predict
fuck.
the answer
Oh,
that
wow.
will get the most votes, you could win some sizable bonus bucks.
That's some interesting answers.
Yeah.
That is some
And don't
interesting
forget,
answers.
if you think the odds are stacked
Wow.
against your own answer, you can still get some cash by predicting the correct winner. The predictions
everybody's
are
done.
in. Let's dive into our first bracket.
Yeah.
Oh,
So,
boy.
Mr.
Use your
Rogers,
device
Charles
to vote on
Darwin,
which you think
Julius
deserves
Caesar,
to win.
or Robin Williams.
But don't forget, if you change your mind, you can change your vote.
Ooh.
Everyone.
Robin Williams.
6, 7, 8. So there's a couple of people who.
This one seems like it's over before it's done.
We're
6.
going. 7, 8, 9, 10. So everyone voted.
Robin Williams.
That battle gave me whiplash.
So yeah, you get points based on the percentage. Points based on prediction.
Winners.
Robin Williams advanced.
Next up.
Ooh.
I'm wondering if this is computer generated answers. I don't think there's that many of us.
The clock is running out on voting time.
Spider-Man.
Hug attack!
Yes, because we can travel through time and
Not through dimensions.
give Spider-Man a hug.
Well, why not?
Why don't we
Yeah.
see what's going on the other side of the bracket?
Yeah. So we've got My Mother, Doc Brown, Franz Kafka, or Moses.
An upset in the making.
Don't be Moses.
Will we see a final push?
Could you whittle it down? Does it have to be 10?
What an upset!
So my
My Mother.
You'd have to go back in time to give my mother a hug.
Yes.
God, it's got to be some.
It's time to round out the bracket with this vicious matchup.
Again, Sonic the Hedgehog. this time machine.
Yeah.
I am on
Not
the edge of my
altering
seat.
reality. Good God.
Get those last second votes in now.
Albert Einstein.
There we
The
go.
warm embrace of victory.
Yes.
So we've got at least one real person from history.
Before we get on to round 2, it's time to make another prediction. You've got a new matchup waiting for you on your device. Predict the one you think is going to win.
So chance to get some points
Yeah.
The predictions are in.
Everyone's in.
as we gamble.
Let's jump back to our bracket for round 2.
Robin Williams is Spider-Man.
Potential winner starts to emerge.
2.
Spider-Man's trying
Yeah.
to fight back. Trying.
I don't think there's enough people who can
seems-
convince.
No.
It seems quite fixed on Robin Williams.
Yeah,
does.
Don't think there's enough
Just
people
running
to
out the
convince
clock
people not
now.
to beat Robin Williams.
And it is. It's Robin Williams.
Decisive victory.
And everybody won that prediction.
And this is why it won.
Yeah.
One more match to determine our
Albert
finals.
Einstein
Versus My Mother.
It's tying. 4-3.
A real tug of war.
By 4.
There's one person who hasn't voted yet.
By
Oh,
5.
Tied it up.
there's the tie.
It's a nail biter.
There we
Oh,
go.
God.
Click-a-thon.
Time.
Whoa, too close to call. Show your support for your answer by tapping on your device as fast as you can.
Tap for all your worth.
Not entirely sure if this actually does anything, but hey. We make pretty thing on screen.
Albert Einstein
That
wins
tie
it.
went
Albert
bye-bye.
Einstein
I'm
beats
going
my
to
mother.
miss the tie times.
There's
That's
a
a domestic
sentence.
abuse case.
Albert Einstein beats My Mother in a physics competition.
And now the definitive matchup.
Oh.
Who is the best person to travel through time to give a hug?
Ooh.
Let's see. Straight battle.
A clear frontrunner.
Robin Williams has taken an early lead.
Pretty much.
No one
That's
thought
right.
they'd be
There's
this
one
close.
person still thinking.
Don't think that's good.
We have our
There we
first
go.
It's
winner.
Robin Williams. And it was TK's answer.
Thank you. I'll have some
So
points.
TK gets the points.
Wow, what a bracket. Let's see how the scores shook out.
Score. My answer was Albert Einstein.
That's understandable. With the 1,000 points, that put you actually above Hedgie.
It's time for the blind bracket.
God.
We
This is gonna
start
be
with
interesting.
just the category.
Yeah.
Name any movie.
All
Go
right.
ahead and write the first thing that comes to mind. We'll see the real bracket title after the answers are all in.
So this is a bit like a Mad Lib.
Yes. In a way.
Well, yeah, the question that's being pitched is not the topic that we're going to be voting on. So literally, name any movie.
Yeah.
You got a chance as any of us. Good a chance as any of
The
us.
Age of Biohazard. The Age just now we're just waiting for.
Yeah.
You got time. 12 seconds.
I'll be about 8 by the time he hears this.
Let's see
Everyone's
what
in.
this bracket is really about. Best movie to describe to a stranger as if it's a true story that happened to you. Time to get in those predictions.
Right, let's see. Oh, wow. Best movie to describe to a stranger as if it's a true story that happened to you. Interesting options.
Yeah.
Interesting options. TK was thinking on that one as well.
I was. That was a tricky one. I don't think I'm going to get the points for this round, but
Well, the prediction might be hard. It's just whether or not your answer
Yes.
gets put
Time's
through.
running
yeah,
out.
you're gonna
The
predict.
predictions
Whoa.
are in.
predictions are not
Time
mandatory.
to get it
First
on.
But they get you
time,
points.
First time DH is great.
Oh, wow. Holy fuck.
So, the best movie to describe it as if it's a story that happened to you was High Fidelity, Spaceballs, Departed, or Old Boy.
I know. I think I know
is
2
real.
of those films.
Yeah, High Fidelity is the only one that I could describe to a stranger as
This
if
one's
it's a true
going
story
down
that
to the
happened to
wire.
me. Because Spaceballs is in space, The Departed is
Some heads
I
were
can't
spinning on
remember.
that one.
an Old Boy is
What
martial
an
arts.
upset. No one saw this one coming.
Nobody won a prediction there.
I wanted Spaceballs to win.
Our next matchup.
Oh, wow. Oh, my God. So this time we have League of Their Own, Ratatouille, Titanic, Zootopia. Yes, that time a rat took control of me in its
Changing hands. We're in the home stretch.
Oh,
Ratatouille!
yes, that
Hey.
time a rat
More than
took
Luke and
control of me
Lorelei.
by pulling my hair out.
Hold on, Hedgie.
So Ratatouille is through.
Let's see what tensions are mounting over in the Omega Conference.
Oh, what the hell?
Lord of the Rings, Dirty Dancing, Fantastic Mr. Fox, or The Green Mile. I got electrocuted and died.
It's really going back and forth.
Patrick Swayze picked me up and lifted me up and then... Oh, no,
This
it's
one's
that
looking
time.
over.
It's the most realistic
Yeah,
out of
it
the
is,
four.
yeah.
That time I went to camp and
Oh,
kind
that
of
wind
did
was so
things
big
with
you
the
could hear it in the
dance
next
teacher.
state
Yeah.
over.
At least that's somewhat relatable.
As opposed to that time where I kind of robbed 3 different fucking farmers.
It's time to round out the bracket with this vicious
Dude,
matchup.
where's my car? Lost in translation. The Nightmare Before Christmas or the Blair Witch Project.
That time that I got lost in the forest and was
I am on the
chased
edge of my
down
seat.
by
Or that time where I lost my car had got kidnapped by aliens.
Come out on top.
No, they didn't get kidnapped by aliens. They literally lost their car and could not find it
believe
because
it.
they were stoned.
Dude, where's my car?
It's in the car park where you left it.
Oh.
Before we get on to round 2, it's time to make another prediction.
Like, how stoned were you? Stoned enough to get dude tattooed on myself.
Hey, we got tattoos. What does mine say? Dude, what does mine say? Sweet, what does mine say? Dude, what does mine say?
And then
Sweet,
we went,
predictions are
then we
in.
went to the Chinese
Let's
restaurant.
jump back to our bracket for
Chinese
round 2.
takeaway.
Right, yeah. And then...
Okay, so High Fidelity, a
versus
film
Ratatouille.
about a music store and loving a music store, or Ratatouille, a film about a rat taking control of you via your hair. TK, I'm fairly sure, potentially could be the star of that show.
Epic
Not sure
showdown.
if rat-
You are just envious of my hair. And the fact I have some.
Pork pie in the
Ratatouille.
oven. Daddy's coming home early.
Everybody. Yes, over the
No, not everyone.
have a few
Not everyone.
lucky
There was a
winners.
split. It's the argument you make. That's the thing. So, Ratatouille's
This
in the
could be
final.
the answer to
Yes.
beat, but let's check out the competition.
So, Dirty Dancing, where we went off for dance
is why we
weekend,
do this, folks.
where we got stoned, lost my car.
They've been described as if it's a true story, not that it is a true story. You know, you are lying to this person, but you know.
No one ever said it was lying.
Dancing is
Just
doing the
running
run.
out the clock now.
It's you telling the film if it's a true story.
Yeah.
So
How's
basically,
everything
this is
tasting?
something
Oh,
that
it's
you could believe
delicious.
happened to me.
Yes.
That time I went to the camp in the Hamilton.
A surprise win for some of our predictors.
All right, so
And
it
now
comes down
the
to the
final
final two.
face-off. What is the best movie to describe to a stranger as if it happened to
We've seen
you?
this get someone into the lead, so this could be
Yes.
your opportunity to take the lead.
So, Dirty Dancing or Ratatouille?
An early favorite emerges. An upset in the making.
Dirty Dancing is winning.
Everyone,
8, 9, 10,
Seems
everybody's
like
in.
it's over before it's done.
yeah.
And Dirty Dancing
They brought their A game
I think
today.
it's a hard sell trying to sell a rat as a chef.
and TK, Dirty Dancing. God damn it.
Well, the prompt
Let's
was just
check
name
out
any
that
movie.
scoreboard.
Yes, yeah.
I didn't know what the prompt was actually
Indeed,
going
that's
to be.
the thing.
So where are we? We have us in first, second, and third. Everyone else who's playing, not. I'm sorry, guys. This doesn't happen this often.
I'm not normally
honest.
good at this game.
It's all
Honest.
been leading up to this.
Oh, this is gonna
Time
be
for the
triple
triple
blind
blind bracket.
Yeah.
This bracket will change every single round.
Yes.
Let's
It
start
really
with
does.
a category. Name any color.
Ooh.
Who knows what crazy twists and turns this bracket will take?
I'm going from experience here.
So khaki.
No! Don't be daft. This is the colour that I can. This is the colour.
So khaki.
It's not a colour, that's a shade.
No, it's
Let's
a
see
colour,
what
it's a
we're
colour.
dealing with. Sexiest underwear color.
Oh,
Time to get in those predictions.
Wow, that kind of works, actually.
okay. So let's see how many people have put a colour.
All cash is doubled this round, so make these choices count.
I am good in saying that there has at least been some colours added in my bracket. God knows about anyone else's.
My bracket also has colour.
Oh, good.
The predictions are in. It's go time.
It's going to be awkward because it's like sexy colours.
So,
Oh, that's hard. Transparent is not necessarily sexy.
Purple, because purple's a royal
No
colour.
one thought it would be this close.
So you can go bow to me, peasant. Because I'm wearing purple.
This might be a photo finish.
Curry laugh, I noticed.
Indeed.
That was a clash of the
yeah,
titans.
Absolutely.
so we have purple in round one.
Prediction won by Cosmic, but lost by everybody else. Alas.
So that was most of us. Okay, moving
Moving
on.
on to our next matchup.
Oh, wow. Oh, look.
I've already got purple, so we don't need another one.
Overwhelming support already.
Wow, red is not getting it. How is hot pink sexy? How is hot pink sexy?
What do you mean, how is it sexy?
Yes, how is it
How?
sexy?
Because
Anyone's
it's fucking
game.
hot pink. And hot pink.
We've got
Overtime.
overtime.
Yeah, because
Tap on your
everyone
device as
voted.
fast as you can to cheer for your answer.
I hate to say this, but hot pink is not sexy. Hot pink is garish. I work for a company that has Vitality Pink, and that pretty much is just
Hot
about...
pink.
There's a hole in the bucket, dear Martha.
Dear God.
Had you wanted those points?
Edgy wanted his hot pink. Okay.
Hot pink is
Let's
probably
see what
Hedgie's answer
tensions
as
are
well, by the
mounting
way.
over in the
Probably.
Eastern Conference.
I can
Meanwhile,
neither confirm nor deny.
puce, orange, yellow, white.
Ooh, oh god. Yellow is urine stain, so
That's a way of getting that person just voted to not vote for that one then, wasn't it?
White is the colour of innocence.
Just running out the
purity.
clock
So it's not
now.
really sexy, is it?
Apparently it is.
Okay.
That had more ups and downs than a roller coaster.
Oh, it's Xavier's, that's fine.
Mr. Bland. White. Yes, sexiest color.
It's time to round out the bracket with this
Periwinkle.
vicious matchup.
Is that a colour? I thought that was a mollusk.
Oh, there's one. Periwinkle's getting a load of early votes.
Come on, guys.
The struggle is real.
Mauve.
Periwinkle.
Black, yellow.
I thought that was a mollusk.
Only a few seconds left to vote.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
A real tug of war there.
Well done, Rhubarb. Well, I can confirm that my answer didn't make it past
Let's
the first round
switch up
this
this
time.
bracket.
And now,
To repaint the White House.
Repaint the White House.
Get those predictions in now.
I've got a feeling white won't win it this round.
We're going to repaint the White House. What colour? White.
Jump back to our bracket for
excellent.
round 2.
Purple or hot pink? This was going quite tied.
yeah.
Oh,
Not
God.
tied, in fact.
Yeah, just
The lead
remember,
keeps
we have
changing
to
hands.
look at this goddamn thing. We don't want a building we can see from orbit again.
This one can be decided by a single vote.
Oh. Hey, hot pink wins it.
Everything has changed.
Everybody voted for that. Oh, no.
No. It will
Not
now be
everyone.
5 and 5.
Hot pink.
Our winner moves on to the final, but let's find out what they'll face off against.
10-0.
There is no love lost
By
between these
kind
two.
of, you just kind of can't do anything.
Yeah, an
Periwinkle.
unfortunate question.
Yeah.
For White.
Who's voting white? Behave. Xavier, isn't it?
They're on fire.
So we're now at the final.
Everyone's yes, everyone.
No one lost any bets that round.
One
at
more
the
change.
Final one.
Hands down, the best popsicle color. I hope your answers still make sense.
Neither.
Now the definitive matchup.
The best popsicle cup.
Neither of these.
Would you like one that reminds you of a mollusk or one you can...
I'm seeing some early traction here.
I mean, there was a one called the oh god, I can't remember the name of the thing, but it was all different colours, and hot pink was one of the colours. I think it was called the pizzazz.
It's a nail biter.
Alright, so periwinkle is kind of a
We
lightish,
have a winner.
greyish blue.
Oh, okay. And rhubarb was periwinkle.
It's also a flower.
Ah, it's not a mollusk.
But who walked away with the top score?
Final score. I'm third place,
TK.
And rhubarb pulled it back and got it in. Well, ooh.
Hosts are not allowed to win this game.
God, me and TK were 20 points apart.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well done, everyone. That was a good game.
Yes.
That was very silly.
If you had a time machine, the best person to go give a hug to would be Robin Williams. Bless you.
Oh,
If you had best movie to describe to strangers, if it's a true story that happened to you, Dirty Dancing.
And finally, hands down,
Down the best popsicle colour is periwinkle.
Bye, Rhubarb.
I mean, it's a believable one as opposed to hot pink.
It is, yes.
It is believable. But that was the Jackbox segment.
Yay.
Yay. That was kind of crazy. Oh dear. All right, we got a few minutes. Do you want to run the done and dusted?
Excuse me, hot pink popsicles. I have found them on Google.
Good
That's
for you.
good.
We're having a jingle.
You have all of those yourself.
Shush.
It's that time where the cast of TigerTails Radio reviews stuff badly. This is Done and Dusted.
Hey.
So, this is the part of the show where we talk about things that we have either done, seen, smelled, tasted, wandered past, examined at one point in our life, briefly remembered at some point in the past, or, just enjoyed recently.
Yes.
Hedgie, you had something from last week you didn't get time to do.
No, I think I did it.
Did you?
Yes, it was a book.
From last week. You said
Yeah.
last week that you had something, and then we never did Done and Dusted.
Didn't we?
No, because we kind of overrun.
Okay.
Remember the pies?
Yes.
And the competition of the pies.
Right. Okay.
And then the person who got pied at the end.
Well, thankfully, I do have something that I was going to do anyway, but the thing from last week, I don't remember what it was.
Okay.
Okay.
But yes. But the thing from this week is another book. So yes.
Hedges on the books.
And it's by my favourite author, John Grisham. And if you know Grisham, you know that he's a prolific legal thriller writer. But he does occasionally dabble into other genres.
The dark arts.
The dark arts. No, like I said, he does legal thrillers already.
Oh.
Yes. So he did a short novel. It's about, on Audible, it's about 6 hours long, so it's a short novel. And it's called Playing for Pizza. And this was, I picked out this one because it was narrated by Christopher Evan Welch, who was an actor who died a couple of years ago. So I thought, oh, this would be interesting. Plus it's Grisham as well, and it was a short one. And this is set in the world of Italian-American football, if you will.
Okay.
So think American football, but played in Italy. So that kind of thing. And it centres on the main character, who's called Rick Dockery, who is a quarterback in the NFL Chicago Bears. And unfortunately, he throws 3 passes during a Super Bowl game and ends up throwing to the other team.
Whoops.
Yes. He needs to say he then gets knocked out and gets a serious concussion, ends up in hospital, at which point the fans are baying for his blood. So his agent goes, you know what? What would be good for you? Go to Italy. Play there. Because you're an American playing in Italy. They think you're really cool because, you know, you're an American NFL star. And we can pay you about 20 grand as opposed to like 100 for another team. And he's like, well, I've got to let the heat die off me before I get killed, so yes, no problem.
Hey, do you want to rotate the balloon slightly? It's facing the wrong way. There we go.
Yes. So Rick heads... It doesn't want to.
No,
it's going to face the
apparently
wall.
not.
It wants to face the ball and
It wants
think
to
about
face the
what
ball.
it's done.
Yeah. So Rick heads off to Italy and gets introduced to the Parma Panthers, who are in Parma, of course. And he gets introduced to these people who are the players. Most of them have other jobs. He's the only one who basically gets paid for his work, and he's trying to settle in because, you know, he's never been outside the country at all. He's a purebred American boy, so speaks no Italian at all, you know, barely ever driven a manual car, so he's given a tiny Fiat to use. And it's the whole fish out of water thing. And gradually, as time progresses, he begins to take in the food of Italy, gets introduced to all the wonderful sort of banquets that they have there and that kind of thing. Meets a couple of ladies there. Gets introduced to opera and finds that he actually likes it. He's like, oh my word, this is actually pretty good. Whereupon, as he's about halfway through the season, his agent comes back on the phone and goes, hey, Rick, guess what? This team really wants you. They're going to pay you like 80 grand. And he's like, I'm kind of with this team in Italy at the moment. He's like, yeah, but this team wants you. They want to pay you 80 grand. Come back over. He's like, I just told one of the guys that kind of left that he was deserting the team. So if I kind of desert the team, my sort of statement to him is basically really hypocritical. He's like, yeah, but, you know, they're just a fake team. They're not a real team. He's like, you told me to come here. Yeah, until it all happened. But now I've got your contract. Come on. He's like, no, go away.
So he turned into Matt Letitia.
Yeah.
He's stuck with one team for the rest of his life.
Yeah, pretty much. And he's like, no, I will stay here. And then he meets an exchange student who's staying in Italy. And she's a pure-blood American girl, but she actually likes Italy. She likes the foreign languages. She likes the foreign travelling. She likes history. She's like, there's cathedrals here. There's so-called cathedrals. We're going to go and look at cathedrals and churches and everything. And Rick's like, fine, I'll go with you. So they start getting into a relationship because she likes all this stuff. She's not this kind of crazy sorority girl that all the others are. They all clear off and go back to America. She stays with him and hangs out, and he sort of like things that, you know, it's actually quite good here. You know, the food's really good, it's quality, the weather's really nice, the team here has real passion. They're not just basically going, hey, we get paid to run around. They got a real passion here. I really like it here. and it follows on. They have to try and they come across some really powerful teams who have also got American players, so he's actually got to dig deep and actually play. And at the end of this, I was pretty much like, oh my god, what's going to happen? Short novel, but my god, it was actually nail biting at the end. So I will say, of course, I'm kind of biased in this because I kind of like American football. So if you're a person that doesn't like that, the description of the games aren't going to really be good. But there's a lot of description of the Italian food that goes on. If you thought Red Bull had a lot of food in it,
Which it does.
It's like, whoo, this has got tons of food descriptions.
I found an interview with Mr. Grisham that was done about the book.
Yes.
So there was a few things that you missed in your fairly comprehensive telling of the plot.
Okay.
Firstly, the reason why it's called Playing for Pizza is because that is what they actually were doing.
Yeah.
They were playing for pizza. And
He
when I
gets
say...
he gets paid like 20,000 euros, but that's
Yeah.
very little compared to what an NFL player is used to earning.
When I say playing for pizza, that's because the Italians play beer and pizza
Yes, they do.
in real life.
In real life, yeah.
Well, you say that like it's a bad thing, but don't forget the railways in this country were built by the navvies, who were literally paid in ale and meat. So, swings and roundabouts.
They're allowed 3 Americans per team. And he went there to do his research, so he literally went into the restaurants with a notepad. And the restaurant people noticed that he was taking notes and kept bringing him food.
Well, there's a trick.
Which they didn't charge him for.
Hey, it's freaking John Grisham.
Hi, I'm here to take notes about your food. Here you go. Well, fuck.
I'm gonna go and grow my belly.
When the book arrived at Doubleday, my editor said that, so you got this is a great book, but you got to take out some of the food.
No.
Rather interesting little take.
Yeah. But yeah, it's a pretty good story. It's actually a really good story. I thought, this will just be a fun one, and I really enjoyed it.
Available now on the Kindle store.
Yeah, it is available.
But yeah, it's a pretty good one. It's a short one, so usually John Grisham's novels are about sort of like 12 hours in sort of audio or reading time. This one's about half the size, so it's only about 6 hours. But
So
it's
novel light.
Yeah, it's a light novel, and it's not too difficult to get into. It's a light-hearted one. There's no real heavy sort of there's a small amount of legal stuff in here when basically an evil journalist who is technically the only villain of the piece basically goes over to Italy, sits in on the game and goes, oh my word, Rick Dockery, look, used to be earning $80,000 a year, now he's earning $20,000 and pizza. What has happened to him?
So they work from MSNBC.
Yeah.
At which point, Rick buys a ticket, goes over there, punches him, puts him in hospital and goes back to Italy, at which point the Parma Panthers go, hell yeah, this freaking guy came over to our country and sat in on our team and our freaking quarterback decked him. Yes, what do you plan to do? We plan to freaking stand by him.
Dear me.
And this is why they won the Euros.
This is why they continue to do it, yeah. So yeah,
On
they're
that
like,
note,
hell yeah.
it's time to end the show.
Yes.
Yes. But yeah, Playing for Pizza by John Grisham. So a little lighter novel, something fun that I enjoyed.
Oh, there we go. Very nice. Available in all good stores now.
Yes.
Yeah, so we need to wrap up then. So you can find us throughout the rest of the week.
You say that.
You say that. It's not Friday.
No.
So on Wednesday, it will be Stream and Chill as I continue through Alpha Protocol.
Hey, and I
you can
will
get it working.
I will help you commentate as well, so.
I'll be working from home on Wednesday, so that's fine. It's Thursday, Fridays.
I'll be
role-playing.
role-playing.
You'll be role-playing. Then on
D&D.
Friday, no stream because work dues, because Christmas is coming.
Yep. Well, actually, no, work dues because we haven't had a work due since before the big C word.
Yeah, there's that as
now
well.
we're allowed out to play again. The company has gone, hey, here's a budget for your staff to go out and have a meal. And we've gone, oh, we get a budget.
we get a sandwich.
Shopping.
We get a sandwich. So we won't be here on the Friday, but we'll be back on Monday for show 40.
Yeah.
Rapidly approaching, say rapidly, we still got the rest of the year. But so coming towards the end of November and staggering in towards Christmas. But other than that, anything else that we may do, you'll be able to find on TigerTails.co.uk, TigerTailsRadio.co.uk, or TigerTailsGaming.co.uk. We also have a podcast.
Should we play the jingle?
Yes.
Yeah.
Did you know we have a podcast now? Ramblings of a Grey Muzzle. Give it a listen. Give it a listen at greymuzzlepodcast.co.uk.
Yeah, so search Ramblings of a Grey Muzzle. The most recent one that's gone up is the NaNoWriMo one, so it's still in date. The Christmas one will appear before Christmas Day.
Hopefully.
We'll
It's been
see.
recorded at least.
Yeah, we recorded it. So we'll see how that goes. We
Don't
also
know if
have...
Hedgie's edited it yet, though.
No, not yet.
No.
We also have Facebook.
It'll be edited
Some point.
Not this weekend, next weekend.
At some point. We also have Facebook. We also have Twitter. And, of course, we are indeed on YouTube.
But on that note, it is time for our farewells and good nights. So it is a good night from the Xavier.
Night.
It's a good night from the Hedgington.
Good night, everybody.
And it's a good night for myself, TK. Thank you very much for watching or listening to this episode of Tiger Tales Radio. We shall return next week with episode number 40.
40.
40 for season 13. But until then, it's night-night, everybody.
Night.